Welcome back to One Drawer December, where every day this month I open a drawer and show you my favorite tool that's in there. Let's get to it. This is another drawer that is kind of a hodgepodge, but it's a hodgepodge leaning heavily toward automotive specialty tools. There are a lot of really interesting tools in here that we're going to talk about individually in more detail at later times. Like this guy here is really neat. That's actually a valve stem replacement set that you can use to replace valve stems while tires are mounted. It is significantly awesome. But I would say my favorites of anything in here are my selection of oil filter sockets. These things are usually pretty inexpensive. I watch a lot of videos where I see guys, mess around with strap wrenches and stuff like that and just fight with oil filters, or when they're in tough locations or whatever. And I've always questioned why they just don't get themselves a reasonable collection of these. They're typically not very expensive. I don't really like the plastic ones all that well, which this one happens to be plastic. Here's a Steely that might even be the same size. Kind of had to learn my lesson, I guess. But yeah, the steel ones are great. Definitely take the filter that you like using and check it in the particular socket before you buy the socket, because sometimes they just kind of round over or whatever and don't fit very well. But yeah, these things are fantastic. It is really nice to just chuck a ratchet at one of these guys and get on wherever you need to get on. And you can use swivels, you can do all kinds of things. Worth mentioning, these are for removal, not for installation. Don't do that unless you really have no choice, because you can put way too much torque on a filter with these things. But yeah, these have been a lifesaver many times. And I think this particular one I've probably had for 20 or 25 years. It has seen a lot of service. Those things are absolutely fantastic. They're only a few bucks. I will, link a couple in the description. They come in many sizes, so it's kind of on you to figure out what you need. Well, that's all I got for this drawer. I'll see you tomorrow.